right, there we go. Tap in, collective, tap in. Tap in, collective, tap in. I'm Cash Young. I'm your intuitive speaker and intuitive reader. And welcome to your Sunday Power Hour, where we're just going to give some beautiful, intuitive messages for you. This is for my anointed, my divine feminine, divine masculine, and my chosen ones. And I'm getting this real big energy of making it happen. You see what I'm saying? Like this energy of making it happen is coming from the depths of your soul right now. Tap in. I'm feeling like a lot of you are like, I've waited too long on the sidelines to come to this far and not make it. Tap in. To come this far and not get what I want. Tap in. And you know what? This thing of materializing, I feel like a lot of you have been holding back on getting exactly what you want because of old mindsets. Now tap in, because I might get a little bit personal, okay? But personal always means that we just get to go deeper into the conversation. Tap in, tap in. So the first card that I pulled out happened to be manifestation. Boom. So a lot of you are like right here, right now. No more waiting, no more drama, no more crying, no more tears. Like a lot of you are ready to just strike, boom, step right into it. And I'm here for that. This manifestation energy that I'm feeling is almost like an initiation for you. So, hey, Bonnie, tap in. So this manifestation energy that I'm feeling for you is coming with the number 1441. So April might be a big month for a lot of you to even realize that you can actually get what you want. Tap in. How many of you have been this whole time thinking that you can't get what you want because there's too much noise happening, or you got to take care of the kids, or you got to do with school, school work, you got to deal with things at the job? Like, how many of you have been too busy coming out? Boom, big time busy coming out. Like you feel like if you don't get finished all of this first, then you can't actually like tap in and get what you want. Let me tell y'all something, okay? This is something that I had to have a conversation with my grandma all the time. Tap in, okay? Now, I've spoken about my grandma a lot on this channel. And one of the things that my grandma has always done is she's always pinched pennies. She came from that Depression era, okay? She came from the Depression era of fat back and biscuits, okay? Tap into that fat back and biscuits. What I know about that, okay? So she came from that era. And as she got older, she would always pinch her pennies, even though she had it. Tap in, everybody. Welcome to your Sunday Power Hour. And so I will always tell my grandma, like, you got the money. You can't take it with you. Why don't you buy that expensive Oriental rug that you love so much? Why can't you just go ahead on and why are you buying the great value? Because you pinching pennies. Like, you're not pinching pennies. This is not like collective. I feel like some of y'all are still set in an old mindset that you can't get out of, and you think that you can't get it when you can. You are not too busy. You are not too broke. You are not broken anymore. Tap in. Tap in. I didn't say you go out there and ball out, but what I am saying is that if it's something that you want, if it's something that brings you joy, if it's something that brings you happiness, if it's something that brings you ease, if it's something that brings you something that can help you rejoice and be comfortable and be glad in it, then why are you running away from making it happen? We started out this energy with manifestation, boom, and we gotten too busy. You think you too busy, you don't have enough, when actually you saying that you don't have enough is you thinking in lack. Tap in. We don't think in lack over here, okay? We don't think in lack at all. This hat about to come off because, girl, I can't see. We got to see each other, okay? Tap in. Tap in. So this joy coming out, this is actually big yes energy. Like, this is actually you coming out and say, yes, I deserve it. Yes, I want to be happy. Yes, I'm going to buy something. Now, I am somebody that will tell you straight up that money is not everything, but shoot, it darn sure help, don't it? Buying things that you like doesn't always make you happy, but shoot, it sure does help, doesn't it? Okay, big yes energy. I'm talking about 2 yeses in an unknown on the board here. And I'm feeling like, even with this energy, I feel like with joy coming out, you guys are going deeper than what money can just buy. It is the feeling of fulfillment. It is the experience. Boom, tap in. Big dragon energy on the board. Powerful, legendary. So this is like big time experience energy. So a lot of y'all not even like buying purses. Y'all not buying like expensive clothes. Y'all are buying experiences that make you smile. So I see a lot of y'all y'all going on trips. I see a lot of y'all buying books that you enjoy reading. I see a lot of y'all going to these conventions, like things where you want to connect with your tribe, tap in. And I love that transformation on the bottom. Woo, woo, woo. Transformation is actually giving big yes energy with the number 12, the number 3. Oh my gosh. So February must have been an awakening for a lot of you. Tap in. Oh my gosh. Wow, January was a big awakening for a lot of you. A lot of you are reworking, remaking, re-understanding exactly where you belong. This is a reformation era for you. Oh, I love it. Get in formation. But see, you always been in formation. It's time for the reformation. It's time for you to step into a power that you didn't even know you had. And I feel like this manifestation era, understanding that, yo, I'm going to get what I want because I deserve it. I'm going to get what I want because I work hard for it. I'm going to get what I want because ain't nobody here to tell me no. Tap in. Tap in. Ooh, wee. Ain't nobody here to tell you no. Let me tell you something. This dragon energy is giving me ferocious. This dragon energy is giving like you get in my way. I'm going to have to, okay? I'm going to have to set it on fire, okay? As a matter of fact, I feel like with this dragon energy, a lot of people that have been taking advantage of you in the past are going to start to feel intimidated. They're going to start to, they themselves are going to feel how powerful you are, and they're going to feel like they're shrinking because they have been, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Dependent upon you shrinking yourself for them to feel powerful. Tap in. They're going to feel like you coming out ferocious. They're going to feel like you coming out like, who do you think you are, girl? I'm big dog energy, okay? I'm big dragon energy. What you mean, who do I think I am? Straight Odyssey moving. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is epic. This is hero energy. Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy, y'all? Look, determination out on the board. I'm just reading this beautiful energy because listen, when this power hour comes through for y'all, this card is calling me as well. Friendship. Oh, okay. Now, see, what I do know for a fact is that the collective has been real, like inside with who they connect with lately. Tap in. I know the collective has been really, really like selective, quiet. You guys have been peeping out how people are starting to act right now. I feel like there's a lot of like, who you choose to be around is going to determine the next phase of your life. And this is a really, really big deal because I already know the collective, the divine feminine, divine masculine, especially my divine masculine. Oops, sorry, y'all. Especially my divine masculine, because it's hard to meet other masculine men who are not what's the word I'm looking for? Bitch made. Okay, yes, I said it. Okay, it's hard to meet a lot of men who are not like just made out of just like fluff. Okay, so I do understand that there has been a hard, you dress well. They dress it up well, but there has been a difficult opportunity for the divine masculine to connect. And the same thing with my divine feminines as well. When you talk about friendship, I'm feeling like a lot of y'all been in relationships with other women. You have been in relationships with some fake hating, like non-factor, like chicken heads, okay? And they dress it up so well. That's why I said, man, you're not even interested in buying anything fancy right now. You know you can, but that's not even where you at because the bums, they could dress fancy too, especially now that we know that the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci is made in the same factory as the Dollar Tree stuff. Like now you know that they could dress up cheap. They can put a little bit expensive, but they still cheap. You know what I mean? And I feel like y'all have really been like just extracted the fakeness, and you can see deeper than what has been presented to you in the past. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just cutting off friendships, and it don't even become hard cutting off friendships when you understand what your journey is, when you understand that manifestation. Oh my God, wait until the manifestation start dropping. Some of y'all already experiencing bringing the unreal into the real. Some of y'all already experiencing this next level, and I'm telling you right now, your friends, your wannabe friends, your family members, they looking at you like, oh, how you get that again? What do you do for a living? Like what your bank account look like. They want to ask you the questions. They want to come into your business. They want to talk to you. They want to know like what is it about you that makes you so deserving. First of all, my relationship with God, tap in. I ain't no fake ass bitch. When it comes to my relationship with God, I don't denounce God, but also what makes me worthy is because you put the work in. Oh my God, tap in because you put the work in. Oh my gosh, tap in because you put the work in. Faith without works is what, friend? Exactly. So the fact that you putting in the hard work, I told y'all, taking messy action opens up doors. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and whatever happens, I'm gonna have to deal with it. And that's exactly what y'all been doing. Oh my gosh, tap in. This dragon energy is like really calling me. I'm talking about, it's a lot of people that's about to fall in the friendships, in the relationships. It's a lot of people. The number 7 is here. It's a lot of people that are not going to like this new level of you. Tap in. And it's really not even a new level. It's just you recognizing, what I say, reformation. It's just recognizing what you are prioritizing at this point in time. Oh, I love that. Tapping in. Solar plex chakra. So now, like I said, you standing 10 toes down. You standing 10 toes down into your personal power, into your self-esteem. A lot of y'all, listen, tap in. I'm going to get personal with y'all. I'm going to get all up in your energy, okay? Because a lot of y'all have been really feeling like y'all not deserving. A lot of y'all feel like that. A lot of y'all have such low self-esteem because of the rejection that you had in the past, not recognizing that rejection was putting you on the right projection. Tap in. A lot of y'all did not understand that what you was chasing, that man you was chasing after, that woman you was chasing after, okay? Them kids you've been chasing after that just don't want to do right. They have to learn their own anyway, okay? Some of y'all been following that job. Some of y'all been chasing some of these outlandish things only to come later on into your life and recognize that none of that even mattered anyway, okay? Some of y'all just understand that I'm talking about you, okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting your life, okay? That's what I'm talking about. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then girl, it's okay. You can start the elementary level. This is for high level, high achieving, high beautiful people, okay? Tap in. Correspondence. Oooohhweeee. Underneath transformation, the number 2. A lot of you, yes it is, honey, okay? And if that's where you want to go, it's a whole other space for you to go and preach that. You can start your own channel, boo. Thank you very much. This correspondence is so amazing because, again, it's clarifying transformation, but it's also underneath manifestation. Oh my goodness. So listen, when we're talking about correspondence, it's not just people coming up in here preaching the wrong thing in the wrong chat. It's also about as above, so below. Tap in. Ooh-wee. Our external reality reflects our internal state at any given moment. Tap in. Thank you. With the correspondence and transformation. So how you going to make it happen? You going to talk about it. You going to be about it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if there is, because girl, we listen, we grown over here, okay? This is a grown audience. Thank you, mermaid. This is a grown audience, girl. You ain't got to come over here and convince us of nothing. We know what we doing, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. When I say big dragon energy, it's gonna be them type of people coming over here telling you, oh, it's not real. You don't know what you're doing. This is the only way you need to go, girl. Tell them to just kick rocks, okay? We grown over here, okay? We done been through many a spiritual awakenings. We done been in and out of where we gotta be, okay? And that's all I'm saying. Oh my gosh, it's always the haters that reveal themselves when we talking about transformation and correspondence. Like what? Why is it all? And this is real time. I always want to tell y'all, like, sometimes we let the trolls percolate in the chat because it's real time of what you go through. It's just miniature. That's all. But this is real time what y'all be going through. The haters, the the petty, the ugliness, the people that want to make you doubt yourself. Tap in now. We're not pulling up no conflict. That's not where we are. As a matter of fact, putting that under manifestation and the odyssey of your journey. This is the number, what I'm feeling like the number 11 is coming out. I'm feeling like there's a tension here. I'm telling you straight off the top, collective. Oh my gosh, hit the like button and share this message. I'm telling you, there is going to be a conflict, not just necessarily with anybody else, because girl, we can, do that. What have you stumbled upon? You have stumbled upon the greatest power hour of your life. We'll tap in. Listen, the conflict is going to be with yourself. This is going to be you versus you, collective. This is going to be you versus the old version of yourself. This is where you're going to have a conversation with yourself. This is where you're going to have to sit down and say, all right, I know for a fact that I used to think this way, and I'm having a problem coming from there to here. What do I need to do to break through? Now, a lot of you can just have a conversation with yourself and boom, you can move forward. But a lot of you have things to work through. And I'm here to let you know, you work through those things, boo. You work through those mindset shifts. You work through that trauma. You work through that hurt. You work through that pain. You work through whatever it is that you have to work through in order to get to that next level and to manifest the life that you want. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. And a lot of times we keep ourselves in these conflicts because we believe we have to be conflicted in order to be in love, even with ourselves. Tap in. A lot of y'all have gone with the mindset that love hurts. No, love is beautiful. Love feels good. Love is excellent. How you betray that love to yourself is top notch. You loving yourself is teaching everybody else how to love you. Tap in. So do not let the discord, the animosity that you have from your younger self, from the previous version of yourself, interrupt what you got going on here. Hold on, y'all. Oh, y'all, the tornado warning going off, y'all. Tap in. But we here. I said that for Mermaid Prophetess, so you know what the heck going on. Tap in. Oooohhweeee. And you know what I'm getting with it? This is big Aries energy with this confrontation. Oh, struggle came right next to it. I'm telling you, a lot of you, let's get real here, because it ain't always beautiful. It ain't always, just as easy as stepping into like the next level. You've got to deal with this conflict. This is confrontation. You can actually antagonize yourself if you do not understand, if you do not believe that you have the power to manifest, if you do not believe that this journey is worth it. And I'm seeing struggle coming underneath busy, determination, and to clarify, all that is struggle. So I'm telling you right now that you have to be steadfast. You have to be unrelenting. You have to be indomitable. Oh, I love that word. You have to be persevering. You cannot allow your former self, your former mindset to get you tripped up and get you caught up into thinking that you do not deserve this next level. Tap in. And clear came underneath to clarify. To clarify joy, friendship. Wow. Okay. You can see clearly now the rain is gone. Oh, I'm loving this for you, collective. There's an emancipation here. Some of y'all are getting out of relationships right now. Some of y'all are getting out of partnerships and even teams. I'm even seeing some of y'all are leaving work situations. So a lot of teams, a lot of group activity, and you're like, you know what? No longer it's a clear path ahead of me, and some of y'all just can't keep up with what I got going on. Don't forget to hit that like button. Tap in. There's a big yes here. Unfettering liberation. There's, oh my gosh, a release. I love this for you, collective. Let me tell you something. I will never be the one to sit up here and say that ending a friendship, this had about to come off, y'all. I will never be the one to sit up here to tell you that ending a friendship is easy, that ending a friendship is a walk in the park, because I understand that there are connections there. But friend, I need you to tap in for real and understand that once you get rid of the weight that no longer serves you, once you get rid of that heaviness, sometimes it's weakness that they're bringing with them. Sometimes it's bad energy. Sometimes they still stuck in the 15-year-old mindset. Sometimes they still stuck. Thank you, boo. Sometimes they still stuck in the 20-year-old mindset, even in the 30-year-old mindset. Tap in. They cannot remove themselves from that. They always think somebody is against them. They always thinking about somebody trying to fight them, when in all actuality, girl, it's not even the case. Why are you so worried about them when you need to be worried about you and what you need to resolve? And a lot of times, collective, divine feminine, divine masculine, anointed, chosen ones, a lot of times you cannot deal with that level of just immaturity. You are spiritually mature at this level. So I'm seeing the conflict with yourself, and then also conflict with friends that don't do you no good. Not because they necessarily bad, but because they just do not vibe where you are. And so you have to let them go. Tap in. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I love that this clear came out. That is dope. Let's see what's clarifying the solar plexus right now. My goodness, tap in. The number 11 coming up again. The number 6, the number 5 might be important for a lot of you. Ooh-wee. Addiction coming out under the solar plexus. Okay, let's talk about it, because I feel like a lot of y'all are really feeling like you gotta go this one direction. You gotta be steadfast in this. This is actually like big, like devil energy coming out. So a lot of y'all, again, I'm telling you straight up, a lot of y'all, and this is diagonal to the friendship and busy. So a lot of y'all really are, some of y'all, oh, tap in, I just got this download. Some of y'all are covering up the real work you got to do on the inside with busy work. Some of y'all are really not, some of y'all are not looking at what needs to be removed, what heaviness needs to be removed, what trauma, just energy. I'm feeling like there's a hook on you. There's something on your shoulder that you need to just really pull off of you. And you are just like not allowing it to move away. And it keeps resurfacing. It keeps coming up in random situations. Well, they're not so random. The situations are letting you know that you need to work on this. This could be you overeating in times of stress. This could be you emotionally overreacting when someone asks you a question, or where you're put in a situation where you feel like the world is about to end. Like, this is big time energy where you have to deal. So some of y'all have a situation with the self. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's dealing with a trauma that somebody placed upon us that we didn't have no control over. Tap in. So a lot of y'all are at a point where if you do not deal with this, it is going to sink deeper into your soul. I'm telling you, when it comes up, I want you to take a step back. Okay, there is a point where you become in control of being out of control. Oh, tap in. There is a point where you lose yourself. And I know we've all been there. Listen, we all spiritually mature. We have all had those moments where we have flipped all the way out. Well, we had let everybody know, if you don't get up off of me right now, all y'all gonna get dealt with. Tap in. I know that you've been there. And there's a point where you lose yourself, but at this some moment, you be like, okay, whew, all right, I'm doing the most. I need you to catch yourself when you go into this big addiction energy of something that feels comforting, something that feels protective, something that feels like it's holding you together, protecting you, protecting perhaps the younger version of yourself, protecting the siblings that you had to protect. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about, there is, look, cubs, and I put cubs, oh my gosh, I was just saying the younger version of you, or even siblings, tap in, or maybe even kids at your school. I feel like we're going real deep. We are going into a regression. This addiction energy is talking about regression. Tap in, collective. I am telling you right now, all this manifestation work you're doing, all this correspondence work you're doing, at some point, I feel like now we're in a cycle. At some point you get to, okay, I've got to deal with something that is hurtful. That's where you start to trip up and fall back, because you don't want to deal with this. Tap in. And I'm telling you that you have to, and you do it safely. You do it with a therapist. You do it with, got the alert. Okay. You do it with a therapist. Look, heart chakra. A lot of y'all want to be in love with yourself. Some of y'all might be harboring some guilt with not healing earlier. Let me tell you something. Tap in. There's no better time than today. Tap in. There is no better time than right now. There is no better time to look at yourself in the mirror. I'm talking about get up, go into the bathroom, or pull out your phone, look at yourself and say, you know what? I forgive me for not doing what, or not having the strength to do what I needed to do then. I forgive me for thinking that I had more power than I did at that point in time. I forgive me for not healing yesterday, the day before. I forgive me. I can forgive you. They can forgive you. God can forgive you, but can you forgive you? And I feel like a lot of times that's the push and pull because you don't believe you deserve to be forgiven. Tap in. Forgiveness is a personal journey. Forgiveness is the real odyssey. Tap in. I can't believe we just went that deep. But collective, we got to talk about it because for us to go through this whole roadmap of manifestation, being busy, joy, the big dragon energy that I love so much. Oh my gosh. To talk about correspondence and determination and understanding your friendships and removing yourself to go into a conflict, struggle, clear-minded, and then addiction. We got to talk about what that setback is, and only you know what that setback is. Only you do. Oh my gosh, tap in. Yup, divine masculine and defensive coming out. Ooh wee. So there's a big sacred energy. Wow, dominant. I'm talking about holy, blessed, consecrated energy. The number 11 coming out again. The number 11 came out with clear. The number 11 came out with divine masculine. And then we got big Taurus energy standing 10 toes down, defensive. Okay, so a lot of you have already started the forgiveness process and you're not letting nobody get in the way of that. Tap in. Thank you. Love you too. I'll take that. My goodness. Okay. Big. This is big time energy with this divine masculine. And then look, we went from the number 11 to the number 12. So there is an escalation of understanding that nobody's going to stop you from this journey. Tap in. Oh, I love this. Okay. And that came under. Clarify. Okay. Like I said, a lot of y'all are removing the dead weight. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling like a lot of y'all, as we clear the bushes from this energy, this what's the word? This wall that you put up that blocks the rest of your blessings. I'm feeling like a lot of y'all are truly understanding just how powerful and troublesome it was to remove this. This is a story of straight up, when I say reemergence, wow, I'm just getting this download. Like somebody is crying right now. Somebody is really understanding that their journey was so just like powerful that they really moved through something heavy, that they moved through something that haunted them. There's something, I'm feeling like the collective is truly looking at the fact that they are moving through a maddening, relentless, bothersome, like energy where they thought it was them. He thought it was you. And it's not. It's not. You've been harboring some deep emotions, some deep guilt for something that wasn't your fault. You were made to feel like it was your fault. Tap in. Oh my gosh. I feel like this could be with a family member or family members. I'm feeling like this is like with friendships. I'm even feeling like a lot of this could be with like a friend of a friend of a friend. Tap in. And you know what else is crazy? Like, what's at the bottom? Lucid dreaming. So a lot of y'all actually had I see it. A lot of y'all are actually, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in real time. I'm getting weather alert, so please forgive me, y'all. in real time. Like I might have to take cover. I'm not even joking. So y'all just, I think I'm good. Okay. I kind of see out in the field. So give me a second. Tap in, tap in, tap in, say a little prayer. So I feel like a lot of y'all have been, the reason why this keeps coming up, the reason why this keeps moving is because a lot of y'all have been told that this isn't real, that you're overreacting. A lot of y'all been gaslit about your journey, about your struggles, about your situations. A lot of y'all been told it ain't real, that y'all don't have no right to feel this way, that you don't have a right, that you're lying. A lot of y'all have been told you're liars. And I see every time you start to manifest, every time you start to gain ground, every time you start to move and shake, every time you start, boom, here comes somebody, here comes this energy, here comes this situation that's pulling you back, making you believe that you don't deserve to rise above it. Oh my gosh, tap in. That's the energy rising above it. Cubs came out again. So a lot of y'all are truly, thank you, love, realizing that this is the moment that you got to face this head on. Tap in. I'm talking about face it head on. Sometimes you got to be like, hey, I see it. I see you. What's the dealio? Oh, not what's the dealio. Oh my gosh, am I showing my age? Tap in. Collective tap in. Sacral chakra with communication coming up. Oh, and with epiphany. Tap in with epiphany. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all right now, the collective right now, literally just understood that this is why they keep having that mindset setback, because y'all looking at a situation that has held you down for so long. Tap in. Y'all looking at a situation that really hurt you, that you can't move past. And I'm not telling you that you got to move past it. What I am telling you that you could process it in a way that is healthy, so you deal with it in a healthy manner. So now we have correspondence right here on the board, and then clarifying is the message. The sacral chakra. This is located in the lower abdomen. It is connected to creativity, pleasure, sensuality, emotional well-being. Tap in. A lot of y'all just popped out and just said, you know what, you right, Cass. I've been dealing with this. I've been letting it bog me down. I've been trying to mask it. I've been struggling with my addiction to mask the fact that I'm not hurt, that I'm stronger than what I really am. And when it comes to this situation, I am not strong. And I'm here to tell you why you got to be strong for. Tap in. What you got to be strong for when it comes to you dealing with your emotional pain, with your physical pain? What you got to be strong for? Tap in. Who is telling you that you have to be superwoman, superman every time you come to deal with something that really hurt you? Why can't you be vulnerable with yourself? Why can't you let yourself in? You give yourself permission to go there. Give yourself permission to dive deeper into these moments. Can't nobody tell you you're overreacting. They didn't live this. This is not their experience. Can't nobody sit up here and tell you how you need to believe, how you need to go to church, how you need to worship, how you need to talk to other people, how you need to do anything in your life. They didn't live this. They didn't feel that pain. They didn't cry when you cried. Wasn't none of them there when you was on your knees praying to God to ask God to remove this pain. Wasn't none of them there. Tap in. So how dare they? And I'm feeling a lot of y'all just like, yeah, how dare they, Cash? You right about that. And I'm seeing this sacral chakra, this emotional well-being with communication. This is the transmission. Woo, you said I'm way too tapped in. Listen, we tapped in together, boo. This communication, this dialogue, this correspondence, the number 17 is really important. July might be a big month for a lot of y'all. And with this communication energy, I'm feeling like this is a big yes as well. I told y'all we feel a big yes energy. We saying yes to all of it. We saying yes to the versatility. We saying yes to the conflict. We saying yes to the struggle. We saying yes to removing all of these heavy energies that's been bogging you down. Tap in. We ain't gonna let none of this haunt you. I can see why the divine masculine is saying we gotta be defensive. You gotta talk to the divine masculine and say, wait a minute now. We're gonna be defensive with things that matter. But what we need to really be defensive about is why we keep getting stuck in this cycle where we feel like we can't move forward because we are still dealing with this. This is spiritual maturity. This is how we move from the 15-year-old version of ourselves to the 25-year-old version of ourselves to the 35 to the 45 to the 50. Listen, I told y'all, my audience is not no young bucks. But I do understand trauma when I see it, tap in. I do understand regression when I see it, tap in. I do understand being in control of being out of control, tap in. I do understand that. And I see this versatility, tap in, this flexible, being resourceful, being efficient. I see that coming in as well. Look, beach, big beach energy. Listen, I love that. Beach and reach, girl. They both came out. They both said what's new and what's in reach right now. Let me tell you something. The world is yours. Everything's in reach. If you focus on it, it's going to come. A lot of y'all, wow, a lot of y'all are completely redoing, coming into, what's the word I'm looking for? Not just clarity, environment. Some of y'all just like, you know what, I'm picking up and moving, tap in. And I love that. Listen, I'm a big fan of picking up and moving. Tap in, woo, what just fell? Appreciation just fell. Tap in. Appreciation just fell, and peacock just came up. Ooh, wee, colorful. Appreciation. Look, big, ooh. Creative expression with Trojan, security, entry, back door. So yeah, a lot of y'all, ooh, wee, with this creative, a lot of y'all are doing a lot of the shadow work through your creativity. Tap in. We got generation here. So a lot of y'all dealing with generational animosity anyway. Tap in. Oh my gosh. Tap in, God. What else is going on with the collective? This is the power hour. Can't nobody tell the collective nothing. This is big yes energy. I told y'all I love this dragon energy that came out. Oh my goodness. This dragon energy is amazing. We're about to pull a card on that. You already wanted to jump out. What you got going on? The 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Like I said, boom. Y'all are removing that nasty, disgusting energy that has been holding down, holding you back. Some of y'all have already given it up, or some of y'all are ready to give it up. No more pain. And with this 9 of Pentacles, with this 5 of Swords, I'm even feeling like some of y'all are ready to do the surgery. Tap in. Wow. I don't even know where I got that. Some of y'all ready to get surgical. Oh, wow. Some of y'all are ready to find that safe space to get surgical. To remove that enemy that has been within you based off of somebody else doing some dumb stuff, hurting you, always hurting the divine. Why don't y'all go somewhere else? Why is it always them? Huh? Tap in. The 5 of Cups. Again, removing yourself from this negative, hurtful energy. Tap in. Oh, I love that. Shadow work at the bottom. Oh my God. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? I literally just said that this shadow work energy, that y'all doing a lot of shadow work. That's why I get all of this conflict, struggle, addiction, haunt, because y'all are deciding to look at yourself and say, you know what? Boom, let's do it. Let's do it. This ain't no overnight. No. And my collective understands that. My collective understands that this is not an overnight job, that it's going to take time. And guess what? What else you got? You got time. If you ain't got nothing else, you got time. Look, Queen of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups fell out somewhere, but I love them together. So with this time, you are taking your real energy. Again, we started out with manifestation. Remember, that was our soul card. That was our entry card. Manifestation. The Queen of Pentacles is the queen of manifestation. Tap in. Queen of Pentacles said, what's that? But the 2 of Cups, that's what she's looking at. She's looking inward. She said it was inside that I cried. No long drawn out speeches. No fancy songs goodbye. Woo! Who was that, y'all? Was that Tracy Spencer? It was inside that I cried. Tap in if you know that song. Oh, that Queen of Pentacles came out and said, no, let's deal with what's happening on the inside. Because people be thinking that the manifestation, that right there, that you manifesting is just you saying, oh, I want this. No, that calls for the operation of everything being in alignment, including emotionally. Tap in. If you've ever tried to manifest out of lack, if you ever try to manifest out of desperation, you know you're going to get what you ask for. Tap in. Ooh-wee. You're going to get what you ask for, and that energy going to come to you. So if you manifest out of desperation, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get a desperate behind answer. Tap into that. Oh my gosh, 4 of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups. So we got a lot of transformational energy on the board, along with the 4 of Swords. A lot of transformational energy that's going on right now. A lot of y'all just realize, you know what, Cash, you right. I got to get it together. Today is the day. Some of y'all literally, hey, Joe, just went into the bathroom, went into the mirror and said, I forgive me. Now let's move forward, tap in. And you know, sometimes all it takes is you recognizing that this is painful. So I'm seeing the 6 of Cups moving on from the 4 of Pentacles. But a lot of y'all also realize that it's time for you. Time for you to go next level. The 4 of Swords talks about protective rest. Oh, tap in. The 4 of Swords talks about protective rest. When the last time you actually rested, like you actually just chilled? Huh? I'm talking about when you actually just laid down or sat on the couch or mindlessly scrolled without a purpose. 4 of Cups. Wow, we got 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, triple 4s and a 6. Oh my gosh, we're talking about all 4 corners being overlooked by the King of Wands and then the Queen of Wands overlooked. This is serious. This is serious. We might make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us because too much of us is dangerous. Oh no, the collective, oh my God, the collective said, listen, I am here, hear me roar. Oh, I love that you are so locked in, collective. I love that you have literally taken this energy and said, okay, we are surgical. Remember? Surgical. I told y'all we under weather watch. So I have to hear. Let me just keep this out. Okay. I don't know if you ever been caught up in a tornado before, but ain't no fun. Tap in. I just got caught up in one 2 weeks ago. Tap in. It was crazy, okay? But that's all right. God got us. Some of y'all are so surgical. You are saying, some of y'all are straight up and down saying, collective, you are saying, I am here. I am not moving until I deal with this. Whether you're dealing with a friendship, whether you're dealing with the dissolution of a romantic relationship. I feel like some of y'all even about to have a conversation with y'all parents. Oh, wait. Not the King of Wands and the King and the Queen of Wands being somebody's parents who always coming with that gaslight and BS. Tap in. What's the phrase that parents use? I did the best that I could. What about the happy times? I feel like a lot of that energy is coming to you. They want you to forget about all the stuff that they put you through. They want to forget about the fact that they treated you like the unwanted child. They want you to remember the time they took you to Disney World when you were 6 years old. Tap in. No. A lot of y'all are being surgical right now in your intent to talk about what happened to you, to remove all of this nastiness that has been implanted in you as a child. Oh, tap in. Somebody got a testimony. Oh, think about all the good times. I did the best that I could. I struggled too. Listen, I didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to be here, collective. What we do ask is that you give it your all while you are here. I actually feel like this King of Wands and Queen of Wands is people's parents. I feel like this might be a relationship that a lot of y'all are removing yourselves from, a romantic relationship that might also be using that same gaslighting line. Oh, think about all the good times we had. Girl, no. You mean all the good times we had that because you enacted so many bad times, you had to do something to make up for it? Tap in? No, absolutely not. Oh, you guys are really surgical right now. And I love this big chariot energy with the Ace of Cups. The mission is here. The collective understands the mission. The mission is we're going to get this emotional energy right so that we can manifest in alignment in one energy. One nation under a groove. I don't even know why Capricorn is over here, but big Capricorn energy. Tap in. Ambitious, disciplined, responsible. Look, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. We on a mission, collective. The mission is we gonna get right. There is no one in our way. There's nothing stopping us. We don't care how much fire energy they come with you. Don't they know that you came in here with big dragon energy? Don't they know that you came in here with the freaking Queen of Pentacles, understanding the Two of Cups, the mission that had to be taken on? Like she is looking like, I accept this mission. Tap in. This 10 of Cups coming through after this Capricorn energy and this Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I almost missed this. We got the Chariot ushering in the Ace of Cups with the Capricorn in between the 10 of Cups. I almost missed this message. This is efficient. You are organized. You understand the journey. You see the end game and you see where you have to start now. And the fact that the 10 of Cups came over struggle, conflict, and addiction. The Ace of Cups came over struggle and conflict. The Chariot came through over conflict. We rolling right over those. Boom. We looking you right in the face. And what? Yes, conflict. Yes, issues. Yes, problems. Yes, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, dad, sister, brother, uncle, aunt. Whoever wanted, they could get it. Because at the end of the day, all this blood is sticking in water, all this thing about the good times we had, where has that gotten you, collective? Where has that gotten your spirit? How many times have you dumbed yourself down? How many times have you stayed quiet? How has that spiritually squashed you? Tap in. How many towers have you gone through? And I'm telling you right now, you won't cause a lot of people to go through their towers. Tap in. Yes. They always causing towers with you. They always telling you, oh, you need to just be quiet. Oh, this is, why do you always have to be disturbing the peace? Why do you always have to be this? No, because you're always quiet. You're always holding your tongue. You're always being just, they telling you to be small. When in fact, you're the one being hurt. Tap in. They don't treat nobody else like this. Tap in. Oh yeah, you gonna cause a lot of towers, and I'm here for it, collective. I'm here for it. 7 of Pentacles coming through and divine wisdom. So we got the number 7 and we got divine wisdom coming through. What's on the bottom? Justice. Woo, wait. Not the 7 of Pentacles, the inner light. Again, manifestation, right? Oh my gosh. Inner light, inner manifestation with divine wisdom. So you know this is God-given. And justice. What I say, when you speak up, when you take messy action, it creates a lane for other movement to have. Tap into that. And when you speak up, not through an emotional outburst, not through being out of control, not by snapping at people. No, when you come in straightforward, understanding, 10 toes down, regulated, well-fed, working out. So thinking out, you wrote down in your journal everything. You know how these people are going to respond to you. You done practice. You know everything is about to come to you. When you sit down in your God-given glory, in your God-given talents, in your God-given mission to remove this dirt off your shoulders. When you come in that, oh my God, they ain't gonna know. Justice is coming right behind it. It ain't no punchline to that. Oooohhweeee. Tap in. Ace of Wands at the bottom. You lighten the way. Okay, so what? This big king of Wands and Queen of Wands. Girl, bye. Anybody want you here? If you want to come in with that, you have been warned. You can't warn me. You can't warn the collective, boo. Tap in. You can't warn us of nothing. The collective ain't no young bucks. We don't need nobody here talking about you've been warned. No, you've been warned. With that nasty king of wands, queen of wands energy. You probably the mama telling your kid right now, if you done beat they behinds, probably telling them right now, it's okay, I'm gonna take you to Disney World, messing up your kids for the rest of their life. Tap in, Ace of Wands energy. So we got this king of wands, queen of wands, boom, that's coming in trying to tell you how to dictate your life, and you like, this is a new beginning. Then I pull out generations at some point in time. I feel like, yep, boom, here it is, boom. This is a new beginning. This is a new level. Ooh-wee. Tap in. Oh my gosh, I love this energy. Six of Wands, big time energy coming through the Six of Pentacles. So we done elevated. Some of y'all right now have a straight up clarity. So we done went from 4-4-4 to Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the King of Swords. Oh my goodness. Oh no, the plan has been executed. And here's the journey to start over again. Oh, wow. Tap in, collective. Tap in, collective. Oh, see, when I said that we came in with big yes energy, I'm thinking it's going to be a beautiful, just stop along your journey for the evening. No, we talking about, we looking pain right in the face. We looking at our fears, the deepest fears that we've garnered over the years that have been placed within us. Divine, listen to me. Your fears that have been placed within you in the last decade, 2 decades, your entire life. And now that you decided to come in reemergence, this big dragon energy, now you decided to say, hey, you know what? I believe in myself enough to manifest. But every time I go into this cycle, there's something that always comes up that disrupts me. Now that you understand what the disruption is, you're like, I don't know them. I don't know them. Who is them? Tap in. Who is them? Big justice on the board again. My Umi says, shine your light on the world. Big justice energy. Oh my gosh. And look, King of Cups. Boom. The fact that we got King of Swords, which talks about mindset shift. And then we go to King of Cups, which talks about emotional stability. Understanding how deep this really goes. With justice, my gosh. And look, the King of Cups is thug-like. That anybody said you had to be soft-spoken. Nobody sat up here and said you had to be quiet, that you have to. Nobody said that. No, you stand 10 toes down. Look, the magician and the high priestess. Oooooohweeee. The magician and the high priestess. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. I can't even say it fast enough. They ain't talking about nothing. A lot of y'all just went through an awakening right now. You like, you know what, Cass? Dang, that's you right. You right. You got all the tools. Elevation from number 1 to number 2. Oh my gosh. Tap into that. Oh, what else you got for me? Oh God, what else you got for me? Judgment. Ooh-wee. Clarifying with the Knight of Cups. Understanding exactly where you need to be. Tap in. Oh my gosh. Ooh-wee. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, no, let me use these, y'all. Because we about to close this out. I'm always coming up on my hour. Yes, yes. Oh, I love this for you, collective. What just came out? Favor. Blessed and highly favored. In control. Protection. Oh my gosh, Trace. My goodness, what's on the bottom? What question? Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Oh. Okay. I told you this was an extraction. This was an removal. Oh my gosh, I actually feel like we talked about an odyssey, your journey. And so to see favor in regard shown towards another, approving consideration. Oh my gosh, gracious, kindness, aid and assistance. That's from God. In control, to have power over yourself. Tap in. Nobody is, And it came out right next to protection. Nobody's controlling you anymore. You're not letting anybody else's energy control you anymore, collective. And that's what I love. There is no question. You have drawn the line in the sand. Who got something to say? They ain't talking about nothing. Tap in. Ain't talking about not nothing. Oooohhweeee, consistency. Removing yourself from that shadow and showing yourself compassion. Oh my gosh, what's that? Deconstructing. You are still deconstructing. Oooohhweeee. To take apart or examine in order to reveal the basis or composition, often with the intention of exposing biases, flaws, and inconsistencies. Oh my gosh. So when we talking about this king and queen of wands who think they're going to gang up on you, tell you what you need to be doing, they coming all up in your chat talking about you've been warned. Like, girl, what? What? Warned for what? Tap in. Essence. Ooh-wee. And confidence at the bottom. Tap in. Patience just fell out again. I think we did. What do we have here at the bottom? Oh, appreciation was at the bottom there. Oh my gosh. A feeling of, wow. Cards all which way right now. I'm so excited. Revelation. You said right. When I'm quiet, they mad. So I might as well speak. Exactly. When you quiet, they know what's wrong with you. They want to know. They want to know what's wrong with you because they know it's them. They know they're the problem. So you might as well say something. So give it here and don't say nothing. You say everything you need to say. Let them know that they've always been the problem. Let them go through their own cognitive dissonance. Let them talk the trash they're going to talk. But what they will not walk away from, they won't walk away from the truth that they ain't nothing but dirt bags. Tap in. That they ruined their own legacy. Legacy in reverse. Tap into that. We got revelation, the act of revealing or communicating divine truth. I told you coming in with the truth. Boom. Then we just had a king of swords coming in. Hiya, chop them off with the truth. The truth is that you so gosh darn demonic. The truth is that you so filled with demons that you can't even look yourself in the mirror. So instead of beating up on yourself, you try to beat up on me. You are no longer, she said I, because I'm a part of the collective. I, us, we, you, me, everybody that's in the collective. We ain't nobody's punching bag. First of all, we too old. Okay, we way too old. Because at this point in my life, we getting the click clack, step back. Okay. But you're not going to use me to punch down simply because you can't look at yourself in the mirror. Tap in. Got genius on the bottom. Cards just flying out all over the place. Good. What's the message? Charm. What's the message? Nurture. What's the message? Purpose and humor. Wow. Oh, you're going to be the last one laughing. You're going to be the last one standing, the last one laughing. And all of this got to happen. All of this got to be face front attention. If you want to stand in how you manifest. Remember, it's all about the energy. That's why when I keep seeing this Queen of Pentacles with this Two of Cups, it's about how you regulate what's going on with you on the inside. That's why I keep seeing this dragon energy. Girl, these Queen of, okay, so these folks coming with what, wands? And then they got big time energy. Get your whole dragon. Huh? Mythical. Majestic. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Tap in. 2121. Tap into that. Oh my gosh. This purpose, something set up as an object or end to be attained. Your intention, your resolution or determination, a reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. You exist for a reason. You are in your God-given purpose. Support, oh my gosh, with brilliance and wisdom on the bottom. I mean, at this point, the message is just running around with us. The message is here. The message is clear, collective. In order for you to step into your next level, in order for you to step into this power, this dragon energy, you first got to face what you fear the most. And that's removing the soot from the fires that have been lit because people wanted to dim yours. That's what it is. We are not stuck in a position where we have to quiet ourselves. No, we are protected. We are highly favored. You are supported. You are in your purpose. This is something that you are nurturing. Nurturing came out, I think, the last reading. Nurturing is big time energy. King of Cups and justice. Remember, we had the divine wisdom and justice come out at the same time. All of this is a part of your shadow work. So God is telling you, like, you got to work on the deepest parts of you. In order for me to elevate the deepest parts of you, you've got to work on the deepest parts of you. This is a collaboration here. And I love this for you. Because a lot of y'all been really sitting on this part of yourself. A lot of y'all been letting the hardships overtake you instead of you taking on your hardships and saying, hey, we here, I got to deal with it. And collective, I love this for you. I'm here for your journey. I didn't say it's going to be easy. I didn't say it was going to be something that can be done overnight. None of that. What I am saying is that the time is now. Because why not? Why not step into this next phase of your life with power? That's where I'm at with it. Tap in. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. Let me know what you think about it in the chat. Don't forget to like this video, share to somebody who needs this power hour to walk them through their own journey. I love that you guys were here with me. I'm actually going to go because we actually have like a weather situation going on outside, and I need to be prepared. Okay. So anybody else is dealing with this all throughout the Midwest, throughout the South. Okay. I think the Southeast is getting it as well. I think the West Coast, parts of the West Coast is getting it as well, y'all. So please be safe out there. I love you so much. Okay. Crowns in the chat. Okay. Big love to you. Let me know where you're also watching from in the comments section, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.